Hi guys, welcome back to another AJ's Adventures. We now have 17 orders for the weekend. And we got a lot going out. We did do some huge pickups over the weekend. I won't be showing them off in this video. I won't be showing them off probably in any video. It was just a ton of stuff that I just finished listing it all. So go down to the store. It's all vintage, TMNT, some modern TMNT. Same with Power Rangers, and we also sold stuff already with that stuff. So it's just one of those things where we're just trying to get stuff done. We just spent, I don't know how many hours I just spent listing stuff, to be honest with you. I started around 3, it's now after 9. I only took one small break to go eat dinner, and then it was back at it. But first, we did our first, I already announced our first sale of the weekend. The Smithsonian Black Bear Cub, $3. I forgot I told you guys about that one, so now as I'm going through the list, I'm like, oh, I actually said that one in yesterday's video. Vintage Hitchcock hunting theme tie clip, $3.75. So that's a little tie clip. That's kind of cool. Nothing too crazy. Ben 10 forearms. This one was in rough shape, but I am glad it sold because I was fine with keeping this, to be honest. I'm a big Ben 10 fan. I hated the remake, but all the way up to Omniverse is amazing of the original series. So forearms for $2.25. As you can see, he has a lot of paint wear everywhere, but he's still sold. So we got this Zizzle Dora the Explorer game, Nick Jr. It does work. I will not power it on because it does not stop. It just doesn't. It drives me nuts. $2.75 on that. I paid $1 for that. The forearms came in a package with Wild Mutt, which I already sold Wild Mutt in like weeks ago for like $8 or $9. So I'm already in the profit on that. So even if I make $1 after fees and everything, I'll be okay. The bear, like I said, I think I paid $1 or $2 for it, so probably losing on that. Oh, we got some NASCAR going out. Terry Lamonte, $3, very yellowed. If it wasn't yellowed, I think it would have went for more, obviously. Number 5. It is still cool. It is a 1/64th. It's in really rough shape, don't get me wrong. $3 plus shipping. Like I said, we're into these for 60 cents. We are very close to breaking even finally, and then, you know, we'll still have plenty of stuff to get profit in. Daryl Waltrip, 1/24 scale, $6 plus shipping. I did take an offer on this. I take offers pretty much anytime I can for good enough deals. Now we get into some new inventory, the fun inventory. Toys galore, toys. 2012 full set of the Viacom, all 4 of them. The only one that has weapons is Michelangelo. But it is the full set of 4, guys. These sold for $15 plus shipping for the whole set. I did list them as a set, so that worked out better. Then these Lightyear figures finally sold. I've accepted multiple offers on these guys. I don't know. I sold them as a set of 4 for $3, guys. So they were less than $1 a pop when they finally sold. I'm just glad they're gone. Like I said, I was really into the movie when it first dropped, and then, I don't know, I fell off hard. I'll admit to it. Vintage TMNT Sewer Sports Ball Leonardo. $18 plus shipping this sold for. So I was surprised that this had value like it did. I know some like the Mad Balls and stuff like that can have a lot of value. So I guess this is kind of similar. It is in a little rougher shape. That's why I sold it for less. But still, 18 plus shipping is amazing. I'm into that for a couple bucks, I think. Like $2 or $3. I haven't calculated the TMNT and the Power Rangers buy yet. I did not have time. As you can see, I'm a little frazzled. I'm still going through everything, trying to get everything done. The 1/24 scale Monster Jam Cavalera. Had this for a minute. I got it at the same time I got that Fire Up 5 alarm. I paid $1 for it. Sold for $3.75, so might make my money back after fees. Oh, then this little brass stuck. It's vintage and Esco, made in Korea. Sold for $1.50, unfortunately. I thought it was really cute. My mother gave it to me to sell. Then we're into the Model A. Diecast. National Motor Museum Mint, 1931, Model A. I'm into each of these for $1.25. This sold for $6. So these are still moving. We're already in the profit on these guys. So there's no like need to tell you guys that we are already in the profit on them. Then some Hallmark ornaments sold. Let me just click on the order so I can tell you specifically what they sold for, because each one is different. This tin one, 1985 one, sold for $3.75. They're all the Hallmark ornaments. They sold to the same buyer. I got to refund the extra shipping like I always do. Please message me ahead of time. It is hard to keep track of all the combined shipping for everything. I've had people not message me and then, complain about it later, but I can't keep track of it, guys. Like, I got 17 orders here. And this counts as one. I'm pretty sure. The Yule Express train from 04, $3.75. And then we got the Jolly Locomotive. This literally feels like a die-cast car. It's so heavy compared to the other ones. $6 plus shipping. So I was really happy that all three of those sold as a combined offer. This was a bad buy. Globy, I think I paid like $5 for him from the Harlan Globetrotters. He's not new with tags or anything, but he's in good shape. He's vintage, so I thought he'd be worth more. I took an offer for $1. I think he was listed for $2 or $3 at this point, because the prices just keep going down, guys. They really do. They just keep going down. All right, and then we got into the Power Rangers I listed tonight. There was a lot of miscellaneous figures along with the Power Rangers, of course, but Power Rangers. Hasbro Lightning Collection, Red Ranger, Space Red Ranger, $8 plus shipping to one guy, and then another guy bought two. He bought the Mighty Morphin Lightning Collection, Blue Ranger Billy for $10, and then the Legacy Collection Gold Ranger for $5. So I took offers on both of these, actually on all three of these. These two, the same guy, he did offer them at separate times and asked me to combine shipping, which is fine. Like I said, you have to let me know ahead of time. I can't keep track of it all, guys. So please send me a message. And, I do what I can. So that's all of it. 17 orders, guys. All different stuff. Toys, video games, NASCAR, the die-cast, little vintage pieces like this, some Hallmark ornaments for Christmas. Like, we are everywhere and anywhere. I deal in a lot of different stuff. It's not just, toys and games. It's a lot of houseware, household stuff. Obviously, that's more boring for me, but, I get it done. I get it. It's the way to make money is to be an everything seller and do everything. I feel like I know you can niche down and make a lot of money, but to me that's boring. I would rather learn as much as I can and pick up as much stuff as I can to make more money, like those cross pens. Those weren't fun, but I saw those in the pictures and I knew I could make money, and I made money fast on it. Especially when the price is free. Like I said, on most of the, I'm only into these for like $1 a piece, if that, on the Power Rangers. So I will make a decent profit on those. Like I said, on the TMNT stuff, I'm like $2 or $3 a piece. So I know I made money on those as well. So we are getting there. We are making money. I did make the biggest investment I ever have in one day at sales yesterday. At the thrift store where I bought the bulk buy of the Power Rangers and different figures, and then the TMNT, and then I bought a little black and white television. It's a Serta. It's brand new, open box, and it's 5 inches. It's actually kind of cool looking. So that's listed as well. So like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what your favorite sale was. To be honest with you, it's probably, for me, it's probably this train. I really thought it was cool. Because it literally feels like a die-cast car. I mean, it probably weighs a pound by itself, to be honest. I think I listed it as a pound for sale, for weight, because it really does feel like a whole high quality die-cast, and it's heavy. And I love the forearms, even though it's had the paintwear and everything. So I have a couple like really favored items in here that I enjoyed having in my collection temporarily until they sold. So like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what your favorite sale is, how I'm doing, and how terrible I am at this. It's just part of the game.